this thing ain't cutting no more wood tonight. Welcome back to Standard Living. I just got some parts delivered from Norwood. I got that one roller that keeps locking up and it won't ever turn. It's actually brand new. It's a few weeks old now, a few months old maybe now. But anyway, I was having problems with it ever since I put it on, and they shot me out a new one to replace it. So we're gonna put that on real quick, because I got some sawing to do. Now, as you can see right now, this thing is completely locked up. It won't even turn at all. So we're gonna loosen this blade up. Get that thing off of there. All right, yeah, you look at that. It's just locked up. Oh, there it goes. It freed up then. But yeah, it's got some issues. That's for sure. I got the bearings to replace those, but or repair them. But we just bought this thing, so they just shot me a new one out. Not a problem. We're gonna go ahead and take this one off. I might have to beat it off with a hammer. Last time I had to beat it off with a hammer. I think we can get it though. Ow. Stupid blade. Why's it gotta be so sharp? Probably should be wearing gloves with this. It got me pretty good. I'm not putting the glove on now though. I'm already cut. Now I'll need a tetanus shot or something. All right, let's get this off here. Alrighty. Yeah, those bearings are pretty much locked up. No good. It's crazy that thing went bad that quick. I wish this thing had grease fittings in it, but that make it nice. But Norwood was nice enough to shoot one out as quick as they could. It only took a few days to get here, so we're good to go. Yeah, I might need to get a Band-Aid for that. And there she is, brand new roller and bearings. You know, what if well, there's no room in there to shoot any grease. These are steel bearings, they're not greasable, so they should be good for a while. However, that old one is not. I don't know what happened to it. You can see some grease around it, like it might have sprung a leak or something. Wasn't very sealed, I guess. We'll put new bearings in these old ones though. I got 2 more of these in the truck. We'll put bearings in all these and put them to the side and use them later. Just gonna slide this new one on here like that. You know, I kind of wonder if my shaft's worn out too. I do believe it is. I feel a groove around that shaft right there. I think that thing had locked up and started spinning the bearing and everything. Wow. I just replaced it and it wasn't like that. I felt the shaft. I even put a caliper on there and checked it all, and it was all good. But now my shaft is completely worn. I wish I'd have pulled that off before I got that. That sucks. So now I wonder if even putting this new one on is going to be even worth it. Because look, the bottom of that shaft has a bad worn spot in it. I wonder if I'd have flipped this shaft over or something. Dang it, that sucks. I guess that's why it explains I didn't have any pressure on the blade. Well, doggone it. Now what do we do? Maybe I should just go ahead and flip that shaft so the low spot will be on the top instead of the bottom. Now we'll still have pressure on the blade at least. Because there's no adjustment on these things. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this shaft out. See if there's something I can do here. Oh, it's tight. You can see it a little bit better in the light right here if I focus in on it. See, that shaft is quite ate up. Not good. Just on that one side though, where the pressure was against it. We had to go visit the lathe and make our own shaft. I really wish I had pulled that bearing off the other day before I contacted them, so I could have got a shaft on the way as well. But I didn't know, and I had sawing to do, so I was trying to cut lumber, even with that bad roller guide. It is what it is. Like I say, maybe I'll just, I gotta see if I've got some steel up here. Some roll stock anyway, that size. I can throw in the lathe, cut it down and thread it, and make that work maybe. Oh, sound like the truck's about out of gas. It's starting to backfire. I just put like 2 gallons in it last week. It just shut off. All right, so here's my plan. I'm gonna put this shaft back on for now, and I got a bearing. It's an old one. It's got good bearings in it and it rolls good. It's nice and free and smooth. I'm gonna take that and put it on right now just so I can finish this order up and get this log off of here. I gotta make some I can't remember what I gotta make. 3/4 by 10s today. So I only have to make like 18 of them. So I think I can get them all out of this one log right here. So I should get this back together, zip those out real quick and get all that done before it starts raining. Because I hear the thunder in the background. All right, for now, I'm just gonna put these wore out side up high on the high side. That way it's not too wobbly anyway, I guess. All right, that should work for now. So I found some 1-inch shaft, some 1-inch cold roll stock. And tomorrow morning I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put that stuff on the lathe and I'm gonna cut me some new shafts because I don't have time to wait for new ones to come from Canada. And I am gonna do the offset. I'm gonna offset this bolt so I can twist the shaft to tighten it up on the blade, just to give me some blade tension or some roller guide tension on the blades. Because right now, these mills don't have any adjustment to them at all. I think that'll help some, which I don't really have a problem with it. This mill's always cut super accurate with no adjustment, but adjustment can't hurt. All right, that's on there. Tighten that blade up, tighten everything up. Put a little gap between the back of the blade and the lip on the roller guide. We don't want to run it against it. All right, let's go. Let's cut some wood. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this log over so we can start cutting it down. I think that's gonna work out right now. It'll work out for enough time to get a new shaft made anyway. When I make that shaft on the lathe and cut it out, I'll take you along and record all that and show you what I do to make this thing, to improve it a little bit.
I don't work down there anymore. No, I don't.
I think we just about smoked that belt. Look at that. I knew this blade was getting pretty dull. They still cut flat though, look at that. That is your Cook's 8th degree super sharp blades. Even though that blade is past time to be changed out, it was time to change out the other day, and I kept on going with it. But look how smooth that cut is. There's no wave in that board. And this thing is, shoot, let me measure it. On the big end here, we're right at 18 inches on the cut. We're actually a little more because I'm past that part. So we're closer to 19 inches on the cut. But that's a nice wide cut. It's a 19-inch cut. It ain't the widest cut, but pretty darn wide for a dull blade with absolutely no waves. But it's beyond time to change that blade out, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now because I don't want to burn the belt up because I think I'm smoking it already. All right, let's see what we got here. For our blade, right now what we got on top here, I think the cooks are all the way on the bottom. What we got in here? Oh, there's an 8 degree right there. Let's just throw another 8 degree on here for now. We're gonna get into some of these other blades also, but I don't think any of them will cut these wide bores like this without waves and cut perfectly like these cooks do. So we're gonna use the cooks for now. We'll get into some of those other blade brands and other types later on in a different video. But right now, I gotta get this job out of here. We're gonna cut these into slabs, flitches, whatever you wanna call them, slabs. And then we're gonna run through the edger right here, a Range Road hydraulic board edger. We're gonna knock them down to 10 inches on that thing. We're gonna bring this cant down to 10 inches wide, but every board that comes off here, we're gonna run it through the edger. Right now, these are 3/4 inch thick. They're actually less than 3/4 inch thick because I'm using a regular scale, which doesn't compensate for the blade. So we definitely gonna need a belt soon. Should have one more up there or in the truck. I can't remember. I may not be able to even find it, but we do have one more somewhere. I think it's about time to change that belt out anyway, though. It's had a good life. The last one didn't last no time at all. This one's done pretty good. And again, this is another Cook's 8 degree super sharp.
Down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade blues, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now, don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street with Mary Jane, good cocaine, plenty down there to eat. Double down, throw some dice, take off now, don't think twice, but hey, don't you wanna play? Baby, come on. Tell me where you want to go.
All right, we got this flipped over. It's pretty tall right now. It's only 11.5 inches wide, or it's actually, we need to get it down to 10 inches. We're gonna go ahead and start cutting it down this way. And if I need to, I'll throw that in the edger like it is.
Come on now, mama, don't you hesitate. Grab my hand, well we land. I got the champagne. We can knock it back, get on track, jump on, ride this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now, don't think twice. Hey, don't you wanna play? Say hey.
Well, as you can see there, that was our last board and our last pass, because this thing ain't cutting no more wood tonight. Not till we get that fixed. Well, we got him loaded up. He's ready to go. And we're left with some super wide boards. Look at those little sweat beads and stuff, and the yellow jackets all over this stuff. Guess they're eating the sugars out of the wood. I guess that's gonna do it for now. Well, I guess I just barely made it to the house before the bottom fell out. I guess it's a good thing. So I guess we're done for today anyway. In the next video, I'll be making those shafts, so make sure you follow along for that. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.